We open with the vultures, kissing the cannibals. Should I get lonely when I'm the only human in the heaving heat of the animals? Bitter brown salt stinging on my tongue. I wanna waver, I wanna wait its turn. It will be a burn. Burn your love into the ground with the lips of another. Do you get lonely? Should I get lonely sometimes? All my friends are wasted, and I hate this club. Man, I drink too much. Another Friday night I've wasted. My eyes are black and red. I'm crawling back to your bed. Another Friday night I've wasted. My eyes are black and red. I'm crawling back to your
Death, taxes and Hartpury University getting their hands on BUCS Super Rugby trophies. The more things change, the more they stay the same. And Hartpury women are going to be getting their hands on this well-earned prize for the fourth time in a row today. Welcome everybody. It's Wednesday, it's the best league in the land, and the Women's BUCS Super Rugby League season is coming to an end, and it is a familiar end as well. This trophy will be in the hands of 40 and the players. They are 11 games, they are 11 wins, they are on the brink of a perfect league season. And look, Exeter are here today. It's going to be a fantastic game, a warm-up for a potential semi-final, maybe even a final in a few weeks' time at Rodney Parade. But let's eulogise first about what's been a great season, and who better to do that than Catherine Buggy. Great to have you back on Co-Coms. I'm not surprised you put your hand up today, because you get to talk nicely about Hartpury again.
Oh, obviously, and I was only across there doing the scrum, so it was quite an easy hop over to the mic.
Are you on double bubble today then?
No. Do you know what? It looks after my scholarship, so, you know, and obviously, as you know from the last one, I love scrums. So, yeah, no, they've ready to go. So,
well, let's talk about the team then. Let's talk about the scrum, because of course it is the cornerstone of a championship winning team. So how has this group been to work with this year? How is it compared to all the years you've been here? What's made them special, and what has ultimately made them champions?
They're a special group. Like, I'm very lucky in the fact that they want to be coached and they want to learn. And this is the thing. It's like, you want sponges. You want them to absorb information and hopefully take the knowledge that you've had over the years and experience and be able to pass it on. And yeah, they've just been a delight to work with. I really enjoyed it. It's
no secret that, you know, with Celtic Challenge and some age group internationals, you are without some stars of the team today, but it's still a super strong team. Is this a massive opportunity then for some players to really put their hand up and say, well, look, I don't just want to get my hands on the trophy today, I want to be a playoff player as well?
Yeah, absolutely. And the thing is, we have players that are, you know, first years as well. So this is putting a stamp on their position for next year, going forward. And also, like that, we are going to lose players going into playoffs as well. So they are, you know, getting that experience now for the playoff end of the season. So they will get that opportunity now. So it's good for them.
What about Exeter then? They're a very proud team. If we sort of look through the years and the winners there, if it's not Hartpury, it's generally Exeter. Poppy runs a great programme down there. There's the Hartpury, Gloucester Hartpury link. There's the Exeter University Chiefs link. It's not been as successful in the league this year, but they're going to look at this. They would love to ruin the party today, wouldn't they?
Oh, yeah. And unfortunately, I was at the receiving end of the first one at Twickenham, and Poppy was actually on that team. But she runs a really good programme. And also, like with the college, it's very similar to us. our pathways, which is great to see, because we know that, you know, they're going to be a strong side. They will probably be in the same boat, losing a few of their England girls for the 21s. But yeah, this is a free shot, like you said. You know, we know the result of the league, but it's going into the knockouts then that we'll see, you know, they can size us up a bit more. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see.
I got really excited on the drive down here because the sun was shining the whole way, but now it's a little bit cloudy, the lights are on, there's a bit of rain in the air. In fact, Exeter are on the way out, so the game's going to kick off shortly. It is coming to the end of the league season. We are going into the playoffs. The finals day for men's and women's is going to be at Rodney Parade. No Burnsy. He's at home with the kids watching today, but we can't have a BUCS Super Rugby Wednesday without him. He's going to explain the playoffs and how we find champions. Keep an eye on this and we'll be back with the teams.
So I guess you want to know how BUCS Super Rugby works. Well, it's simple. 10 men's teams, 7 women's teams. They're going to play each other home and away across the length and breadth of the country. That's going to determine the league standings. There's a league title on offer, but the fun doesn't stop there, because we're into the playoffs. We're into the Milk Championship Cup, and that's when it gets really spicy. Straight knockout, all roads lead to Rodney Parade right here, and for the winner, the spoils that every university dreams of when they're setting out their season aspirations. That's why we come every Wednesday, the best league in the land, the best day of the week, BUCS Super Rugby Day. We live for Wednesdays.
Cheers, Burnsy, in the sunshine, where we will be a little bit later on this year at Rodney Parade, just over the Severn Bridge. But before that, we need to get to the end of the league season. Exeter already out in those famous white and green hoops that have brought us so much incredible rugby in the student space over the years. Let's take a look at a few bits and bobs, a few bits of what's what before Hartpury finally decide to join us out here in the breezy Wednesday afternoon. Let's take a look at the table first, and that is a very favourable look for Hartpury. 55 points after 11 games. That means 11 bonus point wins in a row. It is the top 4 that'll go through to the playoffs. So at the moment, Exeter would play Hartpury, first versus fourth, and Loughborough would play Cardiff Met. That is the 4 that'll go through. It's just the order to be decided. Cardiff Met have actually played both Hartpury and Exeter recently and come second on both occasions. Exeter have been in some massive scraps. Brunel in their opening season at this level, finishing on 20 points at the moment. They're just outside the playoffs. Cardiff yet to register a win in this 7-team league. Let's take a look at the home team then. A couple of changes, but still plenty of strength. Look how stern Fordy looks in his coach's picture, by the way. Sophie McQueen, she captains the team from the engine room with Georgia Battershill, Tilly Ryle, Millie Hyatt, a very experienced half-back pairing, and there's plenty of pace out wide as well. Before we move on to Exeter, a couple of players for us to look out for in that 15 bucks.
For Hartpury, who would I? Roisin Maher obviously has been going very well. She's been player of the match in the last game, the last previous 2 games, and she'll be one to watch. And also Sophie McQueen has gone into the second row. She doesn't want to admit she's quite good in that area, but because if they find out, they might keep putting her in there. But Sophie McQueen, and then Ellie Wilson at number 8. She's been phenomenal all year and always consistent. Let's take a quick look at Exeter's team then in those green and white hoops today. Well, speaking of number 8, Izzy Nunes-Smith. She is super athletic. She's not a big physical player, but the way she avoids contact and really takes it to teams, she's going to be a player to watch today. In the centres, Eva Sterrett is a good leader. She's actually on the left wing today. Sophie Langford, 23 appearances for Exeter Chiefs. She offers some real experience. And then off the bench, Rayford and Harrison will like to run at tired defenders. So the whistle goes. It is the championship dance for Hartpury. Round 12 of BUCS Super Rugby. Hartpury in the red, Exeter in the green and white. Wherever you're watching, whatever you're watching, on the warmest of welcomes. And the referee calling a knock on there. It was regathered.
But Catherine Buggy, her little feet bouncing up and down next to me because it is time for the first scrum of the day. You coach this Hartpury scrum, so first one of the day, what are the non-negotiables? What do you really want to see from the pack?
Well, basically what we spoke about in training, I just want to see them have a go at that. I said, look, if it doesn't go our way but you put in 100% effort, then fair enough, but we're looking to be quite aggressive in the scrum today.
Bind!
Exeter's put in.
Let's come back out the tunnel, let's reset.
Some full auto, mate, like you are.
Well, it did come out of the tunnel, but Hartpury really went for that. It's Harrison at hooker today.
Same mark. Red, let's wait for ball in and then let's go, okay?
Got Rasheen on the tight head with, I would estimate, about £3,000 worth of tape on her right leg. But she's had a phenomenal season, hasn't she?
Oh, yeah, for her first season, she's taken to it really well. And that's what she's come over for. She's come over from Ireland to improve her rugby, and she really has.
Maddie Smith at scrum half today. Poppy Harrison, who's trying to contain Rasheen Mayer, and does well there. It's a loose pass, but picked up well on the bounce. And out to Sterrett, the captain. Nice step in field, and Exeter get the first journey into the 22. Nice pick and go, playing with a high tempo here, Exeter. Smith, she's got a couple of forwards as options here. That's Relton. That one's been left behind, but backwards and turned over well. Well watched by Sophie McQueen. No surprise to see her scrounging well on the floor, because as Catherine Buggy mentioned, she has moved from the back row into the second row. Versatile forward, and here's Rasheen. Another forward carry. She has been an absolute try machine this season, Rasheen, hasn't she?
Yeah, I think there's two games where she actually had a hat-trick in both. Millie Heights just accidentally sliced that off the side of her boot. Hasn't got much yardage there, unfortunately, so we'll see how we defend now in this line-out.
Rhys Williams in the red scrum cap, the hooker today.
Wait for me. How many receivers have we got? Are you stepping in? Or are you receiver? Okay, can you step back?
Maddie Smith, the scrum half, told to get out by our referee. So Williams, first line out of the day, drills it in.
Yeah,
loose ball and a good pickup. Plenty of bodies round there. Sophie Langford takes Exeter just into the 22. Plenty of players on the short side, but Exeter go to the open side, and Lily Plowman, vice captain, with a carry. This is a really positive start from Exeter. Throwing the ball around. Connie Clark, is it forward? Ref says no. Exeter playing with the penalty advantage here. Really positive start. Might be about to get even better. Smith gets there quickly, knocks it on.
Knock on. Okay, offside. Number? Red 13.
Molly Allen, the guilty party, offside.
Yeah.
No suggestion of going for the poles here. Sterrett sends it to the corner and does a very good job as well. Great nudge.
Yeah, Hartpury did well to disrupt it in the last line out, so hopefully they'll do the same and go up and compete.
You receiver, just be inside the 15.
So Williams, last line out didn't go entirely according to plan. That one a bit better, gathered by Ellie Wood, and they opt for the maul here.
Off the mark.
Slowly edging forward.
Change. Go, calm down.
And that's a couple of penalties early on.
Behind goal line.
And Exeter are going to opt for the tap and trundle. Haven't gone for the line out last time. Don't fancy it this time. This is nice ball movement to create a bit of space for Relton. Relton offloads. Now Welsher. Connie Clark. Out wide, race for the corner. And the captain gets there. Edge to edge for Exeter from the penalty. Eva Sterrett scores.
Yeah.
Beautiful ball movement and a great start by the visitors.
Yeah, you'd naturally think when you tap and go, you're just going to trundle up through the forwards a few times, but they've noticed that there's space on the wing and they've taken their opportunity and got out wide, and it's been walked in. I think Hartpury now just need to regroup a little bit. In the last 5 minutes, Exeter have had all the ball, and it's now a case of just really focusing on a reset and coming back as if it's a 0-0 now, and just, you know, trying to get into their half and keep them down there after this restart.
Well, they barely had a touch of Hartpury. Tough conversion. A little bit breezy out there, and Fairn sent it goalwards. Doesn't quite have the legs. But alas, a great start. Hartpury 0, Exeter 5. Let's take another look at this. Great view from the floor.
On the next one, okay?
Yeah, confidence. There was the attempt at the interception there. Alas, strong finish. Getting back underway again. Exeter targeting that left-hand side. Strong tackle, though, by Smith. And now, suddenly the scrum half's away. Maddie Smith looking for an option. She's got a number 8 galloping alongside her. Tackle off the ball, though. Lola Mitchell could be in a bit of trouble here. She's committed early, Mitchell, and she's going to spend 10 minutes on the naughty step.
Yeah, she knew it was coming. The ball was going to be passed inside, but she's just mistimed it, and unfortunately it couldn't be anything but a yellow due to the break.
Scrum.
This break that came out of nowhere. Maddie Smith, desperate for an option with a bit more pace. She had Welsher there, and well, not only did Lola Mitchell make the tackle, Izzy Nunes-Smith ended up with the ball bouncing off her head as well. What was that noise then? Was that your private jet coming over, Bugs?
Oh, I wish.
Are we on the are we on the G5 flight path here? Is that what's going on?
Set.
Oh no, I see Dan Murphy. It's probably from
Oh, it could be Murphs, yeah. Or maybe that's how Linny gets around these days. He's on that fat WRU cash. Oh, it's a good pickup, but the ball's just gone forward.
Forward.
I don't know if you've seen that, but Linny obviously has that big Jeep at the moment, and he needs a step ladder to get out of it. Linny, if you're listening, apologies. I really hope you're here and haven't heard that.
Well, the good news is, if he's not watching and he hasn't heard it, he obviously will be watching, because he's got his finger on the pulse of women's rugby, but it is on the live stream forever, so it will be clipped up and sent in his general direction. Don't you worry about that.
Set.
Hartpury put in this time. Massive pressure on the scrum coming from Exeter, and a messy exit this from Hartpury as well. They're happy to stretch it in their own 22 because they know they've got pace out there. Oh, lovely feet. Big tackle in the end. Hyatt. Short ball. Plenty of communication out there. And Exeter, a lot of defenders on that short side. I count 5. Which means there's space somewhere for Hartpury as that ball's left behind and knocked on.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate. They had an overlap there. Molly Bunker squared her up really well, but it's just gone behind the head of Molly Allen. But I think that would have been a breakaway had ball gone to hand.
Bit of a nervy start from the hosts.
Yeah, I think with the fact that the players just Lola's obviously gone off. I think they now just need to control the game. It's forcing it a little bit, but Exeter have controlled it really well so far. So I think they just need to regroup a little bit, take a deep breath, and then play these next 8 minutes out when they're down to 14 and play in the right areas of the park. So that's Millie Hyatt and Molly Bunker need to look to kick it up the pitch.
Well, the medic on at the moment, so the chance for players to take a breather. Chance for us to talk scrums as well, because the ball came in and got out from Hartpury last time. Plenty of pressure coming on from that Exeter scrum.
Yeah, I think it was actually on the loose head side that tight head has done quite well for Exeter and got under our loose head. But yeah, no, it's pretty even Stevens at the moment. They're doing really well.
Yeah, Lily Plowman on the tight head for Exeter today. She's on the Chiefs pathway, played a couple of Prem Cup games
Okay, waters off, please.
for them. Involved with England age groups as well, 18s, 20s.
Hopefully they've had a quick talk about that now and see how they can rectify it after the last scrum.
Green scrum. Keep straight.
Well, you've not popped your radio back in to send your messages through yet.
No, I've sent texts. Don't worry, I thought the radio might, just in case you heard it on the mic, I said it might be safer just to send the WhatsApp.
Bind.
No, leave it on. We love the insight.
Set.
The behind-the-scenes access to scrummaging here in Women's BUCS Super Rugby as Exeter go down the short side again. A dummy, an offload, and a second try for Sterrett. Oh my goodness. The finish, fantastic, but the work from Izzy Nunes-Smith. We talked about it before the game. It was a live wire from 8, and that is exactly what we want to see.
Yeah, Eva Smith Sterrett's done really well there. I asked before the game, I said, who should I be looking out for? And I was told the wingers are electric. And as proof, there you go.
I'll just say to start your movement when your time's about to run out, okay, if you've not already
Just
started.
tell from the moment she got her hands on the ball. But what about the work from number 8? That time into the pass, in behind.
Well, that's it. That fix and pass, it's always going to, once you suck in that defender, it's always going to leave a winger like that. Just she went in, went out, and then she was over the line.
Elsie Fenn adds the extras this time. Hartpury 0, Exeter 12. And again, Hartpury have barely had a touch. Exeter dealing with this brilliantly. And let's deal with this replay. That little dummy there just to square up Smith. She was helpless to stop Sterrett. And again, that step to get rid of Bailey. Take it a bit closer to the poles. 2 tries, 2 good tries. Game back underway. Exeter have been relatively flawless. But now an opportunity for Hartpury.
Yeah, I think this is the first opportunity we've actually had inside their 40. So it'll be interesting now to see what they do on this line out. We need a bit of territory at the moment.
What we do know about this Hartpury team is they don't need a lot of opportunity to make something magic happen.
Competing and not straight. Option, scrum or line out.
Yeah, that's not exactly what we needed, was it? But
Green scrum.
unfortunately, just a not straight call and back to a scrum. So hopefully we can just keep them contained down here. It's just getting that defensive line coming up, and obviously that number 8 again more than likely going to pick.
As somebody who's played many games at the coalface, and scrummaging and line out's a huge part of your game as a Premiership, but also an international front rower. Your take on the compete non-compete law in the line out now? Do you like it?
Well, yeah, it makes sense really. Like, if they're not competing and it doesn't go straight, it continues the game. Otherwise, we're going for another scrum, it's another stoppage. So it does make sense why they've done it. But then it's also obviously making teams compete and giving it more of a competition.
Fast game's a good game and all that. And it's Exeter playing a fast game at the moment. Left side is where they've had all their joy. That'll be a knock-on. But Hartpury back on the ball anyway, so
Scrum advantage.
yeah, just a scrum advantage. And they don't last too long. Harrison back up the short side. It's Hyatt at 10 today. Smith gets drilled.
Scrum advantage coming. Knock on from Green on the ground. Scrum, red.
Got to be honest with you, this is the first time I've ever had a co-commentator doing live coaching at the same time.
Well, I was just about to shout across, so you're lucky I didn't.
Shout away. Just kind of move the microphone generally away from your mouth when you do it.
I'll leave them off this time, and hopefully I have a better picture this time of what they're about to do.
Well, this one very close to our commentary position, actually, so you can get a good view of what's going on, and particularly the battle between the Exeter Loosehead and the Hartpury Tighthead. It's a strong scrum. Exeter dismantling that Hartpury scrum this time. I tell you what, Exeter like what they see.
Not straight.
But Catherine Buggy, I very much doubt that you do.
No comment for the minute.
Yeah, edge of the white, please.
Well, this we're playing on a synthetic pitch today, and there's a cage around the outside, and that ball very kindly has bounced back in to the cage. So no one's got to chase it. Plenty of support and strapping out there, including Rhys Williams. Look at that calf strapped up. It's coming to that point of the season where those aches and pains and niggles and knowing the difference between being hurt and being injured and whether or not you've got to play on as Exeter attack the seam.
No.
Again, Maddie Smith there quickly. This speed of ball is what Hartpury are really struggling with right now. Another snipe from the scrum half. Smith. It was her break that ultimately led to the second try. Poppy Harrison, the loose head, she goes. Again, every carry for Exeter. Making moves, but what a turnover from McQueen. Little pump pass from Battershill as well, and all the way out to the edge. Hartpury pretty happy to play in the 22. What about that turnover from McQueen then?
She's captain for a reason, isn't she? She leads by example, and like her heart's on her sleeve every game she plays. She's very well spoken in the change room. She's a great captain.
Sterrett finds Dyke the outside half and high tackle. Another error, another opportunity here for Exeter to kick into the Hartpury 22 if they need it.
We've got a knock on from Green there. Red for high tackle over here.
Yeah, Exeter currently, we're just not slowing them down at the breakdown, giving them quick ball, and we're just not resetting then in defence very quickly. Hence, we're just kind of panicking almost. So we just really need to start focusing on hitting those breakdowns and slowing it down so we can reset in defence.
So what are the ways... Oh, that is missed touch. That is a huge let-off for Hartpury. So what are the ways that you do that? Do you need to get hands on the ball? Do you need to start winning collisions? Like, what is in the game plan to sort of overcome this speed of ball that Exeter have got?
Well, yeah, defensively winning collisions, two-man tackles or two-player tackles. And then the second player coming in, disrupting the ball, actually going through, not looking to actually get over the ball, but just go straight through the ruck, and that will slow it down. Brith on Thunder at the weekend did very well with what we call a choke tackle, which is holding up the tackler. So, you know, there's different ways of doing it, but at the moment they just need to do that in order to get some structure in the defence.
Well, it's Exeter coming forward again, and there's no one at the breakdown for Hartpury. No wonder they're not able to slow Exeter down. They are just flooding forward, and it's another offside penalty. Bearing in mind, Hartpury have already had one yellow card in this game. They're back up to 15 now. But the penalty's mounting up. So are the offloads. Here's Nunes-Smith. Wonderful hands. The tackle on Rhys Williams stops her but doesn't bring her down. Exeter surging forward at will against the champions. Good line again, but a much more solid tackle this time. And then Smith. Short ball to the left. Time for Exeter now to start to grind their way forward. And a big defensive set here for Hartpury could change the momentum of the game. If not, it's going to be 3 opportunities and 3 tries for Exeter University. And Hartpury at this current juncture look helpless to stop them. It's another fabulous offload. Oh, there were 2 players queuing up on the right-hand side. No defenders there for Hartpury. Now they drift across. Oh, it's tunnel vision from the green and whites. That ball still just short of the line, agonisingly close to a third. Exeter try, just short again. Reese Williams, and then a little pop, still short. Williams, can she reach out? No. Surely it's just a matter of time until Exeter score. It is try number 3. It's Lily Plowman, the vice-captain. Exeter rampant. We are less than a quarter of the way through the game. An undefeated Hartpury, league champions Hartpury. I mean, our commentary position is pretty much on the halfway line, and we have barely looked right in this entire game.
Yeah, Exeter just, it's the quick ball they are getting from that breakdown is killing us at the moment. We're just not getting alignment, and we really have to fix that now. We have to focus on trying to slow their breakdown.
Well, let's take another look at this. It was a short-range barrage in the end. It's some brave defending there from Hartpury bodies. But eventually, the laws of physics mean that you're going to edge forward and edge forward and edge forward. It was a really good clear out there. Great work by Tara O'Neill on the open side to take Hartpury defenders out and open the space for her vice-captain. Right, we go again. 3 tries. 3 tries for Exeter. Not even an opportunity for Hartpury. Not even a visit to the 22 for Hartpury. But is that the first error for Exeter all day?
Yeah, they've, you know, out of everything they've done, I think, given one error in the last 21 minutes, you know what? You're not going to complain with that about that, are you?
Good line-out ball. Oh, and it's just behind. Oh, the referee says play on. Usually that'd stop the game for a scrum, but referee happy enough to allow Hartpury to attack. Molly Bunker wasn't able to get on the ball properly.
That's where you are.
But now composure required. Hyatt to send this as far into the corner as she can, but she's quite conservative with that touch finder.
Yeah, I think she could have pushed that a little bit more. We just looking a little bit disjointed, not on the same page almost. You know, like that pass Ellie to Molly Bunker. Generally that would, you know, be on point, but today it just seems we're just forcing it a little bit.
Harrison, ball in hand. Rasheen Mayer goes over to give the instructions. And they've gone to her. Lovely little 1-2. And just like that, Hartpury are over. Katie Harrison, that was executed beautifully. And a first try of the match, a first visit to the 22 yields points for Hartpury.
So that's what we like to call it cheeky, because it's a cheeky thing to do at the front. Yeah, it was a score that was well needed. And hopefully now it will just give us a bit more confidence to keep pushing on.
Very rarely do you see those work as perfectly as that. They'll rush them and maybe the return pass will go forward or it'll be red. But that was just about perfect from Hartpury.
Yeah, they've obviously sized up the front of the line out and seen the space from the previous 2, so knew that they would have the space again. So yeah, that's why they've looked at it. And also, it's an easier ball, isn't it? They usually don't get to compete at the front.
Unsuccessful conversion. But Hartpury now staring down the barrel of just a 2-score game. Let's take another look at this then.
Come on, Hartpury! Take catch, come on!
Yeah, it's just passed to... They've given the dummy lift. Roisin's just turned and got at the front fixed player, giving it to Kate Harrison, and she's gone over the line.
And an opportunity for a hooker to run directly over a scrum half as well, which is something that they love to do.
Well, it's nice to see them actually have to put the effort in to score, you
Yes,
know,
yes.
unlike at the back of a mall where
Yeah.
they just flop over a line.
Yeah, just being chauffeur driven over the line for a dozen tries a season.
Oh yeah, and get all the glory.
Oh, it's a loose one, but it's picked up on the 22. Oh, another good carry, and that's another brave but unsuccessful tackle by Maddie Smith, but a knock-on in contact, and another chance for this destructive Exeter scrum to go to work.
Yeah, she's done very well there in terms of, you know, knocking off the first tackler. However, she's just gotten stripped in that contact in the second, and it's put pressure on us again outside the 22.
Even if you're going backwards, keep straight. Okay, let's go.
So we've not got commentary cam today, so we can't keep an eye on what you're doing when you're not commentating. But what I can tell our dear viewers, our global audience, is that you are having a bit of a powwow with Gloucester Hartpury's head coach, former scrum coach of the Hartpury University women, and head coach of the men, a BUCS Super Rugby champion in his own right, Dan Murphy. You were having a little powwow. Can you tell us what it was?
Yeah, it was talking about, have you told him to go on this angle? I was like, yeah, of course I've told him to go on that angle. So what did they go off? And I said, 1 o'clock. And he's like, okay, sound. So that was pretty much it. So I got that message in there, and it looks like on the last scrum that is what they have done, and it seems to have settled it a little bit better.
Yes, I did tell him that, actually.
I know. He's, to be fair, like, he's my mentor pretty much for, you know, scrums. So whenever I have a question, it's straight to Murph to ask.
Generally good egg, Dan Murphy. And those of you that have been following us on the BUCS Super Rugby adventure over the years will be all too aware of that. Oh, it's another loose ball, and it's into the hands of Sterrett. Oh, 2 tries already, couldn't quite get away. But Hartpury inviting pressure, and Exeter happy to oblige. Maddie Smith keeps things moving. She's a really energetic 25 minutes, brave in defence, but lightning quick in keeping the ball alive. Sophie Langford. Oh, Langford just brought down, making metres for fun at 12. Exeter, oh, the ball has gone forward when they were on the brink of a bonus point.
Yeah, that's a bit of a let-off there. We just missed 1 or 2 many tackles.
Advantage over. No.
Oh, what is the ref called?
I've got it going backwards and then kick. Yeah. Line out.
Oh.
I mean, that nudge was right on the money. Unfortunately, we didn't get the camera shot, but I've still got it, you know.
You do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a bit of a let-off for us, but see what happened now. Like I said, they're just putting a lot of pressure on us on that breakdown and getting that ball away and recycled very quickly.
Change of tight head and loose head here. So Moriarty and Roisin going off. They'll be replaced by Kutsia and Anderson.
Yeah, obviously in the BUCS league it's rolling subs, so you have up to 12 interchanges. So we generally tend to change them with 15 minutes left in the first half, give them a break and then bring them back on.
More quick ball, and Hartpury just cannot contend with the speed that Exeter are going about their business. They're closing in here on the bonus point try with less than half an hour on the clock.
Short.
Still just short. But look at the big ball carriers lining up to carry. That one was a little bit too easy, and that is the bonus point in the bag.
Yeah, you can't fault the way Exeter are playing. Like, they are being aggressive on their side of the ball, in the line out, in the scrum, and you know what, they're beating us all over the park at the moment. And I think we're going to have a few stern words at half time and just say, like, you know, for some of these girls it's going to be their last game, and is this the way they want to, you know, play it? So they're going to have that conversation when they go back in the change room.
Well, they say the comeback is always better than the setback, and this would be some comeback from Hartpury, because Exeter, yes, they're leading 24 points to 5, but they are good for that lead as well. And what this does is blows the playoff race wide open as well. It's not a great strike in terms of adding the extras, but it is a bonus point already. And of course, we said it could be a potential semi-final, it could be a potential final. If Exeter do leave with all 5 points today, then the likelihood is they could finish third in the table, which would mean that they'd have Loughborough in the semi-final, not Hartpury in the semi-final. So this could be a dress rehearsal.
I'll assume left and most of the time.
Yeah, well, this is it. Regardless, we will be at home. However, it's looking at who we're going to be playing, doesn't it?
Feels like there's a lot of tries left in this game.
Hopefully for the girls in red.
You can say that. I'm completely neutral. I want a good game, a fast game, and at the moment it's Exeter who are providing both of those things.
Taken back.
This has been their most complete performance of the season so far, but there's a lot of rugby
Straight out.
still to be played. Oh, they've done it again. Exeter, they've carried the ball back into the 22, only to boot it out on the full.
Take the edge of the white.
Yeah, they've got a bit out of these restarts, Hartpury, in terms of making some ground, and it's been from Exeter's errors, so they really need to look at pinning them back now and trying to make them play out, because that's where they're getting some just rewards from it.
Good line-out ball.
Yes.
Sophie McQueen goes at.
5 out.
Josie Plant called out. Hartpury. This a very effective maul so far. Harrison, the try scorer, has the ball tucked. I'm not sure how Exeter are going to stop this. If Exeter are going to stop this.
Penalty advantage.
Penalty advantage. Hartpury, what a maul. What an effort by the pack. Now Ryle, short ball, big strong carry. Seen a lot of Exeter's attack. What's their defence going to be like? Oh, that is a monster score. What a brilliant finish. That is Anderson. She's only just come off the bench and she is over the whitewash for a 5-pointer.
Yeah, that was a great score from Ella Anderson. Great team try, really. Very strong maul. I think if that hadn't been a score, could have been a yellow card, because they were rolling and they weren't stopping. But Ella Anderson is one of our Hartpury students that has been in the twos a lot of the year and has been able to take her opportunity to play in the ones team due to the Celtic Challenge and players going. So she's taken it, so which is great to see.
What do they make there? 17, 18 metres off that maul try?
Yeah, it was just, they passed it back into the 22, so about that, yeah, 18. Oof.
Flags go up. Funny, isn't it? Hartpury have been under the pump here for just over half an hour. But it's only a 12-point game.
Yeah, given the possession that Hartpury have had, like, to have those two scores, you know, they're doing pretty well. It's now sending this ball straight back, putting it back in Exeter's half. That's what they need to look to do now and not play out. That's where we've made a lot of errors. So let's play it down their half and, you know, get Exeter to play out.
Feels as though this restart is a big one. Now, Exeter piling forward on the chase. There was a bit of confusion there, but Bunker manages to make the catch and then finds the offload, and there's a bit more confidence about this. Oh, and then straight off the feet.
Red 6.
Oh, the players just rolled away as she's gone flying over. Just, you have to be controlled going over the breakdown. You can't come in like that, unfortunately.
Absolute torpedo straight over the top. It was Sinclair, the flanker.
I think that might be on a replay reel on
Yes.
training on Friday.
Just control it coming in, okay. Line.
Well, that's it, isn't it? You want to come in, you want to make an impact, and yes, it is all about control, but if all of a sudden the thing that you expect to provide resistance disappears, then, oh, you end up looking like a seal chasing a beach ball. Alas, we are over half an hour into this game now. Just a reminder that our clock's pretty close, but it's not linked in with the referee's watch, so there might be a little bit more or a little bit less time as that ball's been knocked forward. So let-offs for both teams. Let's see how this scrum goes. Couple of new props on for Hartpury.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see this front row now. Obviously, they've been watching from the sidelines, so hopefully they've been able to kind of assess what has been going on in previous scrums and will now make an impact. But what we really want to see is get the ball in, get the ball out, and play it out to the backs.
I can't believe you just said that. That is not what you want to see. Stop lying to everyone. You want to see a proper contest, don't you?
Just reset for me.
That is what I want to see when our scrum was going backwards, yes.
Keep band long, keep yourself up. Okay, let's go.
But no, good hit on the last scrum. I know it was a reset, but if they can just keep that pressure on, I'd be pretty happy with that going in at half-time.
Well, is there time for a score either way?
Bind.
A score for Hartpury would give them massive hope. A score for Exeter would perhaps make them feel as though the scoreline reflects their performance in this opening 40 minutes. It's another good scrum from Exeter, but Hartpury do manage to get the ball out and then nudge it clear. That's into no man's land as well, so it's one that Smith can chase, but it's well snuffed out by Dyke. I thought that Tilly Ryle might have a little snipe and a snoop around the turnover then, but instead it's Exeter carrying on. Bit more competitive from Hartpury at the breakdown. Exeter not able to get that lightning speed ball they've been able to for so much of this first half. Into the last 5 minutes of it. And another knock on. And Hartpury slowly making their way up the pitch here, largely down to some Exeter errors.
Yeah, they look like they're settling a bit more as well, which is good to see. It's just now, can they take their opportunities from Exeter's errors? Exeter came out firing, obviously, so, you know, let's see what happens in the next 5 minutes. If we get another score on the board, you know, we're right back in it.
Game on, as they say.
Yeah, it makes it a more interesting competition as well. I know, like you said, if you're a neutral, you want to see close competition, don't you?
And we've had so many great games in both men's and women's BUCS Super Rugby this year on the live stream. And this one so far delivering. Are Hartpury going to be able to reel this Exeter team in? Not really seen the backs click for Hartpury yet. As that pass was drilled in, it's a loose carry, and it is back in Exeter's hands. Oh, what a catch! That is from Lola Mitchell, and then she loses it going forward. It's knock on after knock on, and we'll go back for the scrum.
And then green, yeah.
Yeah, it was a bit of ping pong there, wasn't it?
20 seconds of carnage.
This is a thing you can, you know, when you absolutely boom for someone in the contact, and then you knock it on. It's a bit of a, you know, win-lose, unfortunately. But yeah, Exeter just knocked it on there as well, and it's back to a scrum again.
Boomfa is a word you need in your rugby vocabulary if it doesn't already exist.
Oh yeah, if people need the definition of that, that is when you are the attacker and you absolutely floor the defender.
Yes. Boomfa.
Bind.
P-O-O-M-F-A.
Set.
Pretty sure it's in the Oxford Dictionary.
There should be. And now it's Hartpury looking to turn it on at scrum time, and it's Exeter who need to shift it out. Another little dance into contact to try and get the green machine on the front foot. Last couple of minutes of the half. Oh, wow. Ref's whistle had gone.
Thought that was the ref's leg gone for a second.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is Maddie Smith down who got absolutely clattered then, and I've mentioned it already. Yeah. She's been incredibly brave in this first half, hasn't she? Yeah. She has been everywhere.
Yes.
Yeah, well, a few of the Exeter players are putting heads in spokes. Oh, we have a little visitor into the box, Amy Dale from now currently Bristol Bears. And she's gone past and said hello. So
yeah,
Amy Dale says hello, everyone. Former captain.
She's come past to say hello, but it's not in a nice way. It's because we are on the halfway line and she was too lazy to go the long way round.
Yeah,
okay?
That is exactly what it is. 3-time BUCS Super Rugby champion.
That's it.
Yeah.
And she was captain last year for the team as well. So she's come out to support the girls, which is good to see.
I'm going to start play, okay? because she's in the backfield. Yeah, let's keep time moving. Because we've only got 2 minutes left. It's green. Yeah, it's all right. Green penalty. Okay, for not rolling. All right. Yep, let's go.
Well, she couldn't roll. Rolled into the ref.
Take a scrum. Scrum called.
Oh,
Scrum
this is
called.
confidence, isn't it? On the road against the league leaders, going for the scrum in midfield. You love to see it.
Well, at the moment, make me nervous to watch, actually. But no, they're settling. They're settling.
Conditions have really changed as well, haven't they? It was blue skies and clear sunshine, sparkling, glinting off the BUCS Super Rugby trophy before the game. Now, it's a little darker overhead, suggestion of some rain, wind swirling around as well.
Yeah, it's gone from the Four Seasons, as you would say.
Yes. Is this the last attack of the half? Did that ball go forward? Yes, it did. So no, not the last attack of the half. That will be Hartpury's.
I can imagine the forwards are looking forward to a break. It's been a bit stop-start, a few scrums in the last 10 minutes.
Okay, red.
Well, even though it has been stop-start, I'd imagine there are still some heavy legs from the tempo of the first sort of 25 minutes. It was rapid, wasn't it?
Oh, absolutely. But the thing is, Hartpury do train on a 4G, so they are used to this high tempo. But like Exeter, they also seem to be matching it.
Oh, solid scrum and a great contest. But Hartpury can come away with the ball. Little pull back there as they try and find that pace out on the wing. It's well played by Bailey, and now on the offload, good too, but so's the defence. Flag goes up, Sophie Langford dishing it. But just a little glimmer, a little positive sign from the Hartpury backline, because we've not really seen it spark into life in this first half.
Yeah, we haven't really had much possession, have we, though, to kind of allow them to do anything off the set piece. We've either been in our own half trying to play it out, or else it hasn't gone to plan in the set piece and we've just been a little bit disjointed. So we just need to get that communication a bit better.
We're into the final 30 seconds of the half, so a phase or two here should do it for Exeter. Another positive carry from Plowman. And again, not rolling away.
Well, I'd be questioning on the last breakdown. It was a clear out way past the ball, but I'm not allowed to question these things because I'm meant to be non-biased.
That's time.
If you see it, you can say it. As they say, see it, say it, sorted.
Say what you see. Catchphrase, yeah.
Yeah. You are showing your age now. Roy Walker's catchphrase. Say what you see.
Oh, that was great, Telly.
Next, you're going to tell me that
Generation Game, remember that one?
That you still remember the original gladiators, like Shadow
Obviously.
and Jet and Saracen, Wolf, Lightning, have you said Shadow?
I can't remember the rest of them, but that was when Gladiators was, Oh,
I don't know. I'm big on the reboot, the most recent reboot. Very good. Alas, we are into added time at the end of the first half here at Hartpury University. And Exeter, credit to them, they've already got the bonus point in the bank, and they are going to keep on playing here. That knock-on should take us to the end of the half. Ooh, I tell you what, if I was Hannah Smith then, I'd have been asking to play on after that ball went forward and she fly-hacked it. Alas, it is half-time. Exeter absolutely flying out of the gate. Hartpury struggling but finding a way to be competitive, but they trail at half-time. It's Hartpury 12, Exeter 24. Catherine Buggy, your thoughts?
Yeah, 10 minutes.
Not the cleanest half we have had all season. We just seem to be missing a bit of connection there in our back line. I have Georgia Brock coming over to ask me about the scrums.
Yeah, go do your coaching. Go do your coaching. Right, let's take a look at some of the most entertaining. Bugs, you're okay. Take your time. We don't need you till the second half. Go and be great. Well, this is how it started then for Exeter. They were absolutely electric to begin with. Eva Sterrett, captain, player to watch. Scored the opener, and Exeter pretty much just continued at that pace. Hartpury could not compete. Izzy Nunes-Smith, she's a player that I know the coaching team are massive fans of, and she just got in behind Exeter then and released the speed of Sterrett, the captain. She got her second. At that point, it was 12-0, and we wondered if Hartpury would have any opportunities throughout the game. That actually continued because we'd seen the pace, we'd seen the devastating ruck speed, but there was a bit of good old-fashioned bullying and bludgeoning for the third try. There was a line-out drive that didn't come off, and then it was opportunity, carry. Rhys Williams there was denied, but a brilliant clear out there from Tara O'Neill opened the door for Lily Plowman to go over from short range. That was 19-0, and Hartpury had barely been in the Exeter half. There's always a part of the game that goes well for Hartpury, and at the moment, that has been the line-out. Nice training ground move there. Katie Harrison went in at the corner, and then Exeter managed to secure the bonus point. Izzy Nunes-Smith went over from short range. I mean, we've seen her galloping into open spaces, but that was about as close as you can score a try from. Ella Anderson, she came off the bench on the tight head side, and here she is. She's got a little latch, but she barely needed it. Bulldozing her way over. Hartpury 12, Exeter 24 at half-time. All right then, well, we are coming to the end of the BUCS season, not just BUCS Super Rugby, but all of the sports. We culminate in BUCS Big Wednesday. That is coming up towards the end of next month. It is a spectacular student sport experience, and this is a little bit more about this great big event.
Here we go, it's a dangerous show. Leave it all on the floor, let's roll. History's made by the bold and the brave, and the chances you take, let's roll. Everybody stand up, come together. Now it's time to let the whole world know. Here we come, rapping ready to run till the battle is won, let's go. Stomp your feet, shake the stands, make some noise. This is your chance. Bring the drum, get up and dance. This is your moment. Clap your hands, clap
Oh, let's throw back out. They didn't go in at half time. I'm going to take up, all right? Welcome back, everyone. Second half incoming. Will a change of ends lead to a change of luck for one of these teams? So far, so good for Exeter, aiming to be the first team to inflict defeat on Hartpury this season and very much spoil the title parade. It is already in the bag for Hartpury. At the end of this game, stick with us because we will be presenting the Women's BUCS Super Rugby League trophy. You never know, we might get a celebrity to do it. I know Dan Murphy's kicking about. Alas, Catherine Buggy is back. Can you tell us what was said at half-time? Did you get the hairdryer out, or were you relatively calm?
No, relatively calm. It's trying to get information about what is actually happening in the scrum for me. You know, so it's trying to hear what the ref's saying, what they're feeling. Like, that's, you know, obviously how you're going to solve that. 40 was pretty calm inside there. He just said, look, we're just making too many mistakes. It's, you know we can come back from this. But he was pretty cool, calm and collected currently. But we'll see now what happens in the second half.
We need a referee first. The players are literally ready and here they come.
Saw the queue at Gumpy's van was too big, so
exactly.
Decided maybe I should come back onto the pitch.
No time for a half-time flat white in a rocky road. We have got a second half to play. Although he's not lit the pizza oven today, is he?
Ready?
No, not today.
Time on?
He's busy enough. Usually he has someone working for him, and he's had to actually put in a few hours this week.
Good to see him grafting for a change. His annual day at work. Second half is underway. Exeter. Well, can they explode in the second half the way they exploded in the first? If they can keep this tempo going into the playoffs, particularly as the nights get longer, the pitches get faster and drier, then they really will be title contenders for the cup competition that follows this. Clearance kick is going to stay in field, take a bounce, and Bailey is there. She goes marauding into midfield and then gets in behind Lauren Bailey into the 22 and then wins that collision too. Who's there to support her? Oh, they can't get the turnover, Exeter, and this the exact start that Hartpury wanted. Sophie McQueen. Wilson in the scrum cap, gets her head down. Something about this 22 that is like a magnet for action. Ryle goes to the left. It's just slowed down a bit here for Hartpury. This is where some of the big athletes need to really get their knees dirty. Georgia Bathershall, one of them. Another carry from Wilson. Exeter calling out for defenders to their left, and then they fan out.
Knock the ball forward. You've knocked the ball forward.
Oh, the penalty.
Off your feet and then push the ball forward. Off feet.
It's only, 41 minutes. Okay. Do you take the kick a post, get 3 and then go again?
I don't know, do you?
Well, I'm quite tactical now, so probably would, but...
It's not very BUCS Super Rugby-y though, is it?
Nah, it's definitely go for the corner for them, but...
Tell you what, that's not an easy kick from the middle of the pitch
Numbers,
either.
Red. 5.
Done an excellent job. Hartpury now 5 metres out. Also worth pointing out that the 2 tries they've scored have come either directly or indirectly from the line-outs too. So this is an area of the game where they are very, very confident. Oh, and just like that, it's knocked on. And Exeter managed to get their hands back on. Oh, look at that clear out there from Plowman. Now has enough advantage. No
advantage coming, going back for the knock on the line.
I mean, credit to the referee. She does let the penalty advantage, sorry, the knock-on advantage run a little bit longer than other referees.
Yeah, she does it. Like I said, it's sometimes when you're taking that chance of gifting 3 points straight in front of the post, you are taking that chance of the line out.
Yeah,
now, it is league rugby at the moment. We don't really have anything to lose as such, so I can understand going for the line. I'd hope to think if it was knockout rugby, they would go for the post.
Stand away. Lovely.
Boring.
Hooker's trying to set the distance and she can slot straight in, hopefully.
You have Murph in absolute convulsions there laughing at me.
No, pragmatic rugby wins championships.
Murph would have gone for the scrum, is what we're being told over here.
Yeah.
Crouch!
Although you'd have done well to drive it over from that far out. So, scrum in the second half. This time it's Hartpury looking to get a shift on.
Not straight first. Red, not straight first. No. Green, red, not straight first.
Who was straight? No, I did not just kick the ground in that call.
No, you're... So, look, there'll be people watching at home. We're very lucky to have a scrummaging expert with us today, and the thing with rugby is rugby has laws, not rules, and laws are there to be interpreted. So sometimes what some person will see as a nailed-on penalty, another person might not. So compared to what the referee saw there, what did you see that left you so frustrated at that decision?
I saw the tight head leading. So usually when the tight head leads, you know, they're going square, but by the sounds of it, she's seen a different picture, because both sides do need to go square before it can go anywhere on an angle. They want to see you at least go, you know, pushing the other team back a good half metre before you can kind of angle off a little bit or manipulate their angle.
And that's a common misconception as well, isn't it? That just because a scrum is going backwards, there's a foul. If a scrum is going backwards in a straight line, then that's absolutely fine.
Yeah, absolutely. It's generally, though, when they're under pressure, that's when you see like the opposition's hips kicking out, and that's where you get the penalties for when they are being driven back.
Hartpury have made a change in the back line for the second half. Freya Corbin has come on. We're at number 23. Elsie Fairn trying to drive forwards here for Exeter, backed up by Connie Clark. Another strong carry, and again, nobody at the breakdown for Hartpury to slow this ball down. Frankie Welsher, a little fumble with it, and they're stuck on halfway, and then Hartpury make a big turnover.
Holding on.
Yeah, they're having a bit more of an impact on the breakdown, which is good to see. Just in the first half, they were probably being a bit too nice about it and leaving them off. But this half, they are just a little bit more aggressive in the breakdown, and it's giving them a bit more reward for that.
Back into the 22, just. Good penalty.
Yep.
Creeps in.
Green 1, green 3. Edge of the white for the mark. Edge of the white for the mark.
Catherine Buggy is about to do the whole double comms thing where she's going to sneak her radio underneath her headphones. This is going to be a real communication challenge, Bugs, and I for one can't wait to see how it goes. Hartpury.
Okay, that's okay. If they set a really wide gap, I'm happy for you to take a step in, okay?
Yeah, I realise that, but unfortunately
Hartpury line out. Oh, it's a good finger on it there from Nunes Smith. Turns that ball over. And it's back in Exeter hands. Again, the confidence of the carries inside their own half. But then Hartpury have ripped that ball clean. Little free gift of possession in the Exeter half. Feels as though the next try in this game is absolutely massive. 7.5 scoreless minutes in the second half so far, but Hartpury looking a little bit more positive, and then
Leave hands, Green, leave hands.
just breaks down.
Leave hands. Thank you.
There's certainly a little bit more zip about the home team here though, and Roisin back on wearing number 18. Molly Bunker gets that short arm handoff in. Exeter looking pretty organised in defence though. Gain line hard to come by here for Hartpury until now. Another direct carry, and what, 6 or 7 metres post contact as well. McQueen, good hands out of the back. Mitchell out there in the wide channel, gets the first fend away.
No clean grab.
Again, Exeter sniffing around the jackal but not able to get it. Another good tackle. Great defensive set so far from Exeter, but Hartpury carrying with real intent.
Yeah, I think that's a third or fourth carrier from Adia Kwetsi. She's been carrying really well.
Oh, Bailey on the bounce! What a try!
And just like that, it's game on again.
The nudge in behind, judged to perfection. Bunker to Bailey. Boomfa!
I think we have a new word for today. Yeah, no, that was I actually couldn't see because I am quite small and couldn't see over the camera in front of me. But it's some great carries. We're actually getting some positive carries now, which is getting us over the gain line, putting Exeter on the back foot a little bit more, and we're getting rewards now through our backs.
Thanks, Anna.
One score game. God, it was a good try. And you wonder when you go for a kick like that whether or not it's a phase too early, but Exeter defending well, forcing Hartpury onto the boot, really. And sometimes when your hand is forced, it brings out brilliance, and that is what that was, a stunning try. A Bunker to make it a 5-point game. The kick is good. It's Hartpury 19, Exeter 24. Oh, what a score. And that brings Hartpury right back into the mix.
Honestly, I'm a bit of a multitasker right now, haven't I?
Let's take another look at this. I mean, that kick there, it's a great kick into space, but what about Bailey and her awareness of where the space was attacking that ball?
Yeah, it was a great nudge, a nice little grubber, and it just sat up perfectly for her to run it in.
Georgia Battershall takes that one on the full. They're not always easy takes when you're running flat out. But Exeter,
I know.
this time,
Gotta make the effort during the tackle.
this time they're guilty of not rolling away. It's a penalty that Hartpury conceded a number of times in the first half.
Yeah,
Oh, referee.
I'm okay.
we just
Sniper's got her.
Yeah, I'm gonna just sit down my own laces. I'll let you kick to touch, I'll sort it out then.
well, we lost 3 refs at the weekend. We don't need another one going.
If you're gonna do it when they're doing a live feed.
Yeah, we saw you.
Take the half for me.
That's definitely going to be in the referee's review, isn't it?
One of my favourite bits about the England-Ireland men's game at the weekend was when Andrea Piardi was lying there, and I don't know if it was his hamstring or his calf or whatever, and he's got up and he said, yep, I'm fine. And he's called both the captains in so he could shake their hands and wish them good luck for the rest of the game.
I know, my day is done is what he said.
Yeah.
I think it was his quad, he pulled his quad in the end.
Saying that, you've got to be fit to be a ref. Especially games like this where you've got Exeter absolutely flying around the park.
I know, I was asked would I like to do refereeing, and I said, why would I choose to actively run more in a game?
Yes, without any of the fun bits. You don't get to bash anyone up.
Exactly.
Oh, Exeter trying to get around the outside and stare it. It's a real thorn in Hartpury's side in the first half. The 2 early tries scored by her. She is on a hat-trick. And if she could get that hat-trick try, it would put Exeter back in charge. Well, this ball has been turned over, but then Exeter just driving her back into the 22. It does mean that Hartpury, well, they have the option to clear their lines, then all of a sudden that exit gets a whole lot easier. And with a penalty advantage, you may as well give it a go here if you're Hartpury. And here is the speed now. A foot race. Ref says advantage over. But now, oh, Freya Corbyn. Great cover defence. It was Elsie Fairn coming across.
That was brave from Hartpury to play across the back line like that. My Bunker's done so well stepping back in and then managing to fix the Exeter defender to get Freya Corbyn on the line.
I tell you what, the referee said advantage over. We weren't even a phase into the attack. It was a real risk there, but nothing risky about that carry from Rasheen.
I suppose that's where your risk and reward come in. I think in the first half...
The reward is a kick out to the edge. Oh, Smith, so close.
Yes.
Yeah, Millie's seen she's in open space and she's just kicked it, but unfortunately it's gone straight through Hannah Smythe's breadbasket.
Well, if we had 2 kick assist tries to bring Hartpury back into the game, then that really would be something. But is it a change in energy? Is it a change in attitude? Is it a change in quality? It's certainly a change in momentum.
Yeah, we've seen this before from Exeter. They really, tend to throw the kitchen sink at you in the first half, and that can create a bit of trouble in the momentum of the opposition. Then they try to force things, but I think now Hartpury have started to settle, and Exeter might be just running out of gas a little bit, but we are still a try behind, so we still have to keep going with this momentum that we have now and hope that we can continue.
A little bit of physio work down there to the knee. I mean, keeping all of these players fit for a season, it's an incredibly tough job. And it's something I mentioned earlier, and it's something I'd be fascinated to know from your career, because you played a lot of rugby. Knowing the difference between being hurt and being injured, and knowing what you can push through and what you need to ease off on, and particularly for players at this age who just want to be out there playing all the time, that's quite a difficult thing to master, isn't it?
Well, I played with an ACL for a year, so you're asking the wrong person about pain management. Yeah, it is. You have to understand your own body and when it is, when it's right to push through certain things like bumps, bruises, you can push through that. But, if it feels unstable or if you're just not sure, your own body, and you just have to look after yourself.
How did you get away without an ACL for a year? That is bonkers.
Yeah, not very well, I can tell you that for free.
Not many sidesteps.
Not many sidesteps, no. I remember doing a sidestep on this pitch and I literally went whee over myself. Not that I probably don't think Pop should be sidestepping in the first place, but it was a struggle for a year, but once you figured out what it was, then it was straight in getting surgery. And then it was out for you. So there you go, better injuries.
Well, as we said before, the comeback is always better than the setback. Lucy White is on at hooker here for Hartpury now. We're in number 16.
Crouch. Bind.
Lucy Whitehead.
Set. Okay, let's reset. All right. Okay.
15 minutes of the second half
All
gone.
rows. Keep binds long, keep yourselves up, keep yourselves straight, okay? Let's go.
Same as the last one, let's go. Nice and square.
The problem Hartpury have got now is they painted the picture for the referee and she doesn't like it, and it's very difficult to repaint that picture once the paint is dry.
Yeah, I do always say this about in the scrum, you need to win the ref in the first 3-4 scrums. Now that's square, so she can't really say much.
And it's out.
But yeah, sorry, you have to paint the picture in the first 3 or 4 scrums.
Big moment, Exeter looking to exit via the hands, and that ball's travelled forward, and this is an attacking scrum now for Hartpury. 17 metres in from touch, so a decent short side if they want to attack that way. Right on the 22.
Yeah, Millie Hyatt's just having words with Ellie Wilson there, so presumably will look to come to the open side.
There were a couple of hallmarks of Exeter's game in the first half. One of them was the pace, the tempo. The second was no mistakes.
Well, that's it, you know. Generally, if you... Oh, no, she's gone right, and against what I thought she was going to do.
Well, they've gone to Smythe. And now Exeter can drop... Hartpury can drop anchor in the Exeter 22. Good carry by Battershill.
She was first on her feet.
And Exeter done brilliantly.
She was first on her feet.
Bundling for that ball and getting a really important turnover.
Yeah, Exeter got in there nice and quick and managed to turn the ball over. Bit of a let off for them, really. And I can imagine now they just try to play for a bit of territory on this line out.
Well, it was an error that gave Hartpury possession, but a piece of brilliance. It was Izzy Nunes-Smith again, the number 8. She has had a game, hasn't she?
Oh, yeah, I think, to be honest, their back line have just, back row have done really well, keeping up the tempo. And to be honest, Exeter have just all over, very minimal amount of errors in the first half, and yeah, a few in the second half, but they've been playing really well.
It's not a perfect line out, but it is a line out that's ended up where it should be, and another knock on. Exeter persisting with that crash line close to the breakdown. And they've come unstuck twice in a row now.
Yeah, a bit uncharacteristic when you compare it to the first half. It's laid down in front of her. She's just, just knocked it on, maybe just a bit too much in front of her on that pass. I don't know if she's got the defender in her eye line, and yeah, she's just unfortunately knocked it on.
Well, that scrum is going absolutely nowhere. And here come Hartpury. Centres have worked really well together since they've got a bit more rhythm of Bunker and Allen. That ball sent out wide, it's bounced and it's kept in well by Wilson at number 8. Just seemed to sit up on the artificial turf. They've rushed out to meet Roisin Mark. If you're going to stop her, you need to stop her quickly. She's into double figures for tries this season. Short ball and Allen through Welsher, picks up and goes again, makes some more meters. Flat ball, and that one's knocked on as well. Smythe off her wing, looking for a little bit of business.
Yeah, to be fair, Exeter were numbers on, meaning they were defending us equally to our attack. Might have been just a little bit flat there, so it didn't give Hannah Smythe enough time to actually catch that ball and go. So just keep their depth a little bit more, I think, give themselves a little bit of time, and then, like you said, with that little grubber kick through, might have worked a treat there.
Well, they've had a bit of joy with it, haven't they? The Bailey try, and then just after that, Elsie Finn. Her race is run for now. Former Queen's Centre of Excellence player before heading down to the southwest.
Just over here. Okay, bad from red.
Can you tell Abby to get her leg back, please, before the set?
Scrum code. Scrum, girls. No.
Bit of live scrum coaching there. So again, talk us through what the instruction that you gave here and whether or not that instruction is enacted during this scrum.
We'll see. I was just saying one of our second rows. She's on a lunge. Well, she's changed it now. She was just on a lunge, and it means her hips are slightly tilted, so she's not putting even pressure on her front row. So I was just saying to get on. See there, needs her legs in line, because then it's just more. It's an even hit.
And in terms of that, oh, what a shot! But the referee says high.
10. No, don't need it. High.
And in terms of that, you know, we've been talking about driving straight and the legalities of that.
Okay.
The second rows really come into play then, because if they're not applying even pressure, then that can really affect that part of the game, can't it?
Well, yeah, they're make a massive difference. Like I say, like I always say, it's called units because you are a unit. You're meant to be as one. And if your second rows aren't tight and keeping in, you know, even shoulders on both props and distributing it unevenly, you're obviously going to come up on one side or the other, you know. So this is what we're trying to do. We're trying to have it equal.
Hartpury 19, Exeter 24. Just the one try in the second half, and it is the one that has brought Hartpury right back into this game.
Okay, and she needs to set square. When she's setting, she's got a really short bind and she's pulling herself in. Okay, so she needs to just set.
But since Hartpury
Thank you.
scored that try, the game has become a little bit of a stalemate. Errors stopping the momentum both ways.
Okay. I'll get her to take it
A
slowly.
lot of the rugby has been played in the Exeter half. But so far,
She's staying on.
they are defending it well, and they are protecting this 5-point lead. They've already got the bonus point.
All good?
Really, though, they want all 5.
Okay.
That'll
Time
give them the
on.
best chance to finish third, the
Penalty,
best chance
green,
to
high tackle.
not play the
Red
league
10.
champions in the semi-final. Oh, couldn't quite keep it in. Needed to attack that from outside the touchline and perhaps jump back in.
Halfway, please. Thank you.
Yeah, I can imagine they'd be looking now to compete, get up in front and put some pressure on this extra throw.
So, Rhys Williams. Still out there as hooker. Plenty of movement in this Exeter line out. Didn't look straight, was not straight.
Option.
And the errors pretty much grinding this second half to a halt.
That's it. And look, this is what we were speaking about earlier with the line out. The advantage of, I know Erin Sinclair hasn't got up like a full lift. However, the fact that she's competed has given that not straight. Had she not gone up at all, it would have been play on. So it's always worth competing for that ball.
Well, scrum time. Who's going to paint the picture now?
Ball, okay?
So that blank jersey, that is Charlotte Heath,
Bind.
the replacement scrum half
Set.
for Exeter after Maddie Smith has been absolutely superb today. The ball just got stuck in the feet, so Wilson had to dig for it. Oh, it's a good tackle on Hyatt.
Tackle release. Knee to ground.
Did well to get the knee
She's going
down.
down there. Left knee.
Oh, and Exeter just inviting Hartpury into the half again. It feels as though the team who gets the discipline together in the last 15, 16 minutes of this game will ultimately end up winning this game.
Yeah, I think so. Like, there's 15 minutes left on the clock. We just now need to actually take advantage of the ill discipline and also keep our own. So, you know, it's all well and good Exeter making these, giving us these penalties, but if we don't take advantage of it, nothing comes to fruition with it, really.
Sophie McQueen strolls into the liner. Oh, my goodness.
Completed and not straight. Option. Scrum all line out, green. Line out. Line out again, please.
Both
Same
line outs have gone to Custard.
Yeah, and I'm actually quite surprised Exeter haven't gone to take the scrum here. Like, the scrum has been going their way, and they've chose to take the line out after a crooked throw, so a little bit confused as to why they've made that decision.
You've just got to chuck someone up if you're Hartpury here, haven't you?
Oh, absolutely.
Late compete.
Oh, it was a late compete. I've not heard that one before.
No, that's news to me as well, but...
Oh, charge down! Where's this going to bounce? Oh! The bounce of the ball is just not favouring any team as they're looking to get the killer blow in this game. Becca Jackson wearing 22. If she could have gathered that, then we've got a foot race for the line instead. The ball goes forward. 66 minutes on the clock. It's still a one-score game.
Yeah, she's been really unfortunate, you know, got the block and then just the ball did not come up off the crumb at all. Usually you get a great bounce, but this time round, no.
Story of the game. Exeter led 19 points to 0. Hartpury have slowly. Well.
Oh, finally!
I tell you what, that went a long way backwards before that decision was made.
Well, do you know what?
What?
That one scrum has just made my heart happy for all of them.
It's a great kick as well. It's taken Hartpury as close as they could, 5 metres out. Lucy Whitehead on at hooker. She didn't get the last throw right. Has to get this one right. Hartpury have already scored one from a cheeky training ground move. Exeter have put plenty of numbers in there to cover that eventuality this time. They've gone to the front. Safe ball, but it's been stolen by Hartpury, but still loose.
Yeah, Exeter have marked that really, really well and then come away with the penalty. But they have done a great job there marking that ball on their 5 metre. It was real brave to go up there.
Well, that's it, isn't it? Because if you do decide to commit there and you don't win it, then you open the door for that maul try.
Yeah, absolutely. Like you're going to be at least 3 players down and then trying to get back into that maul.
Tell you what, no matter what happens in the last 12 minutes, this is making me so excited about the playoffs.
Yeah, do you know, it's been a great contest and this is what we wanted to see. And like you said, they're going to gain a lot from this, both teams, in terms of how both sides play and what what players they have in the bank really going into playoffs.
Well, that time Exeter do secure the ball, although secure is doing some heavy lifting there. It was not clean at all. Oh, what a shot! Great tackle, Ellie Wilson. Digs into the rib cage. And another one. Big energy from the back row. First Wilson, then Sinclair, and now we've got a race to the line. Smythe, can she get it down? Yes, she can! We're all square. Hartpury's defence turns on Exeter, and the loose ball works out for Smythe. Hartpury 24, Exeter 24. We are heading into the last 10 minutes, and it is game on here at Hartpury.
I did say a close game is an exciting game.
Oh.
I spoke to Ellie at half time and I just said to her, like, go through the breakdown where you can and just put pressure on. Obviously, it allows their lines to get set a bit more, but what a tackle from Ellie Wilson and then followed up by Erin Sinclair. And look, they've managed to get the ball out, kick it through, and was it Hannah Smythe for the try?
It was. She outpaced Molly Bunker, and this is a kick for the lead. Molly Bunker to put Hartpury ahead for the first time in the match. Oh, the flags stay down. It's as you were, and Hartpury and Exeter have got 10 minutes to win it.
Yeah, Molly's been great off the tee all year, so, it's just unfortunate she's just put that one on the outside of the post.
I love BUCS Super Rugby. If by some complete fluke, complete chance you are watching BUCS Super Rugby for the first time, it's like this every week. Women's BUCS Super Rugby, men's BUCS Super Rugby. Great games, great contests, great big momentum swings. And 45 minutes ago, it looked like Exeter were going to absolutely run away with it, but now it's Hartpury with all the energy, all the momentum, and it's Exeter who are hanging on.
Put them on the white.
Yeah, they're fighting tooth and nail now to stay in this while the momentum's on Hartpury's side. Great run up the wing behind us. Mouth. She's just been knocked into touch. But once again, let's go up, compete, because it's been giving us just rewards in the last few.
What we are finding out here that we probably already knew is there is a lot of character in this Exeter team. And who would bet against them having one chance, one opportunity and pulling the rug from Hartpury again? But this physicality from the hosts in the second half has been a massive difference maker. Look at that, Ellie Wilson again. And Hartpury are recharged.
Well, yeah, if you can hear that on the referee's mic at home, you can hear Georgia Battisil screaming at the top of her lungs. Screaming yes after that knock on, so they still got plenty of energy going into this last 8 minutes.
So if the full-time whistle goes now, it'll be 3 points each. You get a couple for the draw and then one for the try bonus that both teams have got. But Exeter want all 5. They want to give themselves the chance for this to potentially be the Women's BUCS Super Rugby final. Much more solid scrum up the short side. Ryle, little nudge in behind. That's for Smythe to chase, but now it's going to be up to Exeter to exit.
Yeah, nice little option down the side. The ball's just beating them all over the touchline. We've been competing well. We're actually going up in the right place. We just need to go up a little bit earlier in the line out to actually be effective. So if Erin can just get up that tiny bit earlier, I think, we'll get the call.
What's the thought process then of, if you don't think it's going to be straight, even if you think the ball's going to the back, just chucking up the front jumper?
Yeah, I would, especially when it's in their 22. There's not as much pressure on you as it would be if it was in your 22. Well, there you go. See,
straight to the front jumper. That is a real error from Exeter. And what a gift here for Hartpury as they go chasing the try that'll give them the lead. From 3 scores down to potentially 1 score up. Now is there some width on it? Molly Allen, it was a looping ball, but she offloads to Bailey. Now Pritchard. Pritchard has to check inside. The chop tackle from Langford, a brilliant one. But Hartpury pouring forward. Tilly Ryle to the on-rushing Ellie Wilson, who has been so energetic in these last 10 minutes. A massive part of this Hartpury comeback. Sophie McQueen, the captain, still full of running and winning collisions. Now Roisin, the try machine. Is she going to be denied? She's going to take Hartpury to within a metre. Oh, and off the feet. Exeter making the errors that Hartpury were making in the first half. And now how confident are Hartpury? A penalty, 3 points here, would put them into the lead.
Behind.
But they want more.
You know what I would take.
Oh, is this inspired captaincy or a fool's errand? Let's find out. They're going to send it to Roisin Marsh. She's so hard to stop, but they've managed. Hartpury on the brink. Just short. But it seems inevitable. Oh, it's good cover. Kotsia denied. Hyatt. Oh, but the ball's out. It's dived on, but too close.
Coming out of a ruck. No, you leave it. No.
Millie Green concedes the penalty.
Yeah, just for anyone at home, you can't dive on the ball if it's within a metre of the ruck. You can pick it up, that isn't a problem if it's out, but you can't dive in it.
Yeah, you can pick it up, you can boot it clear, you can do whatever you want. Battershall steps away, Tilly Ryle cues up the big carriers. Roisin Marr is one of them. Great chop tackle on her. Now it's Ellie Wilson. Wilson's denied. Exeter peel out towards the post to try and stop this Hartpury onslaught. Less than 5 minutes to go.
Okay, you made no. You've got to be on the 5.
Well, at what point does the warning come?
Well, that was literally what I was about to ask. I would
discipline, please. Okay.
There you go.
And now, Hartpury still going to resist the 3 points. Ryle Taps. Rasheen Marr goes. Oh, the post is all that stops it. Presents that ball. Great line. Ellie Wilson still short. What defence. What heart here from Exeter.
It came from green hand. Scrum advantage.
And there it is. Rasheen. The try machine puts Hartpury into the lead.
Oh, well, I'm just catching my breath after watching that little bit of phase play. Yeah, they just kept putting on the pressure, and finally Exeter just broke in defence. I think it would have been our scrum advantage. They seemed to have knocked it on at the last ruck. But luckily, Roisin has just found a little gap in between the defence and put it down.
You sound a lot calmer than I thought you would. And now it is down to Exeter. They're huddled under the posts, empty and crestfallen after working so hard to lead by so much. Big kick for Molly Bunker as well, because it'll mean if Exeter score the try, they won't have a kick to win. It's a 5-point lead. Can Bunker make it a 7? Yes, she can. Hartpury 31, Exeter 24. We're into the dying embers of an epic contest.
Time off, please. Time off.
And the finish was what, from a metre out, but she went through a lot of work in the build-up too.
Yeah, absolutely. That's where, like, she's been getting a few of her tries this year. It's just when they're that close out, she's really hard to stop from there. She's quite a powerful player. So, you know, a try's a try, though. Do you mind where it comes from?
Okay, I want a couple of players from each team. We're going to have to award the player of the match soon, but who has impressed you today for both Exeter and for Hartpury?
For Exeter, I would have to say Izzy New-Smith has been played very well at the back. She's had some great picks off the scrum.
Oh, it's not over yet. Oh, it's back in Hartpury hands, but Exeter still refusing to lay down.
Who else? I would say Lily Plowman's played very, very well on that tight head side, has been very effective in the scrum and around the park. And then from Hartpury, I would have to say Sophie McQueen has played really well. Hannah Smythe also on the wing, but Ellie Wilson is, you know, really stepped up in that second half.
Okay. Well, maybe we'll wait and see how this period of play goes here, because Exeter have a line out just outside the 22, and if they can make something happen here, they could just pull a draw out of the fire. They've not had a sniff in this second half. They had a 24-12 lead at half time. They've not added to the ledger, but they're on the ball now. Mia Collins, big solid ball carrier. The backs have barely had a touch, and then that one just shoveled forward by Dyke. Lamford can't gather. And we're into the last minute. Scrum down. And Catherine Buggy, I would like your Women's BUCS Super Rugby player of the match today, please.
It's quite a hard decision, to be honest. There's been a number of good players. It was between two from the Hartpury pack, as you can imagine, forward for forward. But I have to say, Ellie Wilson has just... some of her tackles in the second half have really kept us in it, and her attacking play. But it was quite close between her and Sophie McQueen.
Congratulations, Ellie Wilson. You are the BUCS Super Rugby player of the match.
What number is she, mate?
It's a great clearance kick. Oh, it's still going. Oh, we were inches away from one of the 50-22s of the season then. And a loose ball finds its way into green and white hands. They need a converted try to rescue a draw and to spoil this perfect league season that Hartpury are moments away from achieving. They are 11 games, 11 bonus point wins so far. And this would make it 12 from 12.
Yeah, they just need to be quite disciplined down here. You know, they're not going anywhere. Keep them in their 22.
So Exeter.
Okay. No advantage coming, going back for the not roll. Green pen. Yeah. Not rolling.
Last chance saloon then. Oh, and they've missed touch. Hartpury kick the ball into touch. The game is won. Bailey, though, finds Pritchard, and Hartpury obviously want more. Another score here would strip the losing bonus point away from Exeter, which would seem incredibly cruel given the part that they have played. Here's the player of the match, Ellie Wilson. And they will just keep on playing here, Hartpury. It is admirable. And that ball's been knocked on. Okay, now Exeter. Last chance for them.
Just a knock on.
Perhaps our clock is a little bit out then, because usually a knock-on would have ended the game at that point.
Now we're set up. Scrum.
Yeah, we've had a few stoppages, I think, in this half, so maybe that's why.
Just a reminder, stick with us
We'll do this.
until post-match, because we will be hearing from the winning coach, perhaps the player of the match if we can get them over, but then it is going to be time to present the trophy to the champions. The fourth league title in a row for this Hartpury team.
Yeah, it has a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
Coach! Bind! Set!
Oh, that's gone forward. And that is it. It's the perfect season. It's 12 wins from 12, all with a bonus point. And perhaps apt that this is the team, this is the game that had to dig the deepest to do it. Huge credit to Exeter, who raced out to a 19-0 lead. But character and quality means that Hartpury come from behind to make it a dirty dozen. Hartpury 31, Exeter 24, and the league champions end on a winning note. Well, Catherine Buggy, the celebrations begin. The celebrations will have some liquid refreshment and most importantly a trophy very shortly. But your thoughts on the 80 minutes but also on the season for this Hartpury team?
Well, the last 80 minutes, I think they showed, like you said, great character in that second half. Didn't panic, they just settled into the second half, gained the momentum, just fixed the areas where they needed to at the breakdown and in that tackle area, and, you know, took advantage of Exeter's errors. And, you know, that's what they've been all year, though. They've been quite a dogged team, always, you know, have that belief. And, yeah, it's just great to see that they, regardless of the number of players that are away at Celtic Challenge, it just shows the depth as well that this team has.
Well, there are always two sides, aren't there? And while the celebrations start for Hartpury, I suppose for Exeter, right now they'll feel really disappointed, but they've come here to the champions, put on a good show. They can really bounce into the playoffs off the back of that, can't they?
Oh, absolutely. I think, you know, you've come to the defending champions' backyard, you've pushed them close. However, you know, it's knockout rugby next. That could go either way. It was one score in it, and that's what they have to take that belief into the knockout phases. You know, this game was, yeah, it means we'll probably face them in the next round, but at the end of the day, it's not knockout, and they haven't lost anything so much from it. They've gained probably a bit more information on the opposition they're going to play. So, you know, there is positives for them to take out of this.
I, for one, cannot wait for the playoffs in both women's and men's BUCS Super Rugby. We will be taking you through all the way to the championship moments at Rodney Parade in a few weeks' time. In the meantime, don't go anywhere. Enjoy the highlights, the try-lights of this epic Hartpury comeback. And we'll be back, hopefully, with a couple of interviews soon. We're going to catch up with Fordy. We're going to catch up with Sophie McQueen and the player of the match, Ellie Wilson. Don't go anywhere. So that is it then. The league season is done, and this is staying here. As I said at the start of the show, death, taxes and Hartpury University winning student rugby trophies. It is inevitable, but this year it really has been deserved. 12 games, 12 bonus point victories. That's the most hard-earned of all of them. 19-0 down. They've won it with a bonus point, 31-24. I am waiting for a player of the match, a coach and a captain. They've just finished that huddle. It's like an American football team. It feels like there's about 60 people in it. However, Ellie Wilson will be coming over now. Sophie McQueen, the captain. We're going to speak to her because she was epic at second row today, but she says she's a back rower, but we'll find out. They're all going to queue up behind the champions barrier, but they're not barrier. It is not a barrier. It is a banner. But they are going to be getting this trophy when we say they get this trophy. So I can see Fordy coming over now in his Arsene Wenger coat. Tell you what, he's probably won more trophies than Arsene Wenger as well. Let's have a player of the match in first. Look, Fordy, you'll get your turn, don't you worry. Step into my office here. I can see you're already hydrating. First things first, huge congratulations. We loved watching that game. What was it like to play in?
It was actually a really fun game. For a lot of the girls, it's their last game, so I think we brought that in and we wanted to make a statement. We did make it hard for ourselves, but we deserved that, and I think we showed it throughout the whole season.
Look, 12 games, 12 bonus point wins. Was that the hardest fought?
Yeah, I think we just made it hard for ourselves. I think at the start of the season, you know, we started out strong and we made ourselves a target, and I think we paid off throughout the season, and yeah, but we did well today and I'm really proud of the girls.
Even at 3 scores down, did you always believe?
Always. Don't underestimate the heart of Hartpury, mate. We've got it.
And then, do you know what? I'm looking over there, just where the Exeter players are now. You were still chasing the game. You personally started absolutely emptying people. Where did you get the energy for that?
Well, I think I was like, we're making it hard for ourselves. I was getting angry. I think, you know, the ref sometimes wasn't on our side and I took that personally, and I think we just took out on the other team. So, yeah, I think we did well.
Well played today. Enjoy tonight. Huge congratulations. You go stand with that lot because we're going to give you a trophy to lift in a minute. Let's bring in a captain. A captain or a coach? Who do we want here? Yeah, why not both? Let's bring you both in. Well. Please. First things first, we need to sort out a bit of a positional thing here because you keep telling us you're a back rower, but you've put in a shift in the engine room today. So I think that number 4 is yours for the rest of the season now, right?
I'm not sure about rest of the season, but Ford spoke to me Monday, said you're going in the fine, I'll play wherever he wants me to play for him, so no issues.
Speaking of number 4, that is 4 in a row for this trophy now. Look, I know that you've got a brilliant group of players here, but it feels as though you have to use so many throughout the season. How proud are you of this particular group, the 23 that were out on the pitch doing a job for you today?
Yeah, we just said it in the circle. You have to use so many players. Like, I think we must be up to 50 plus again this year in this team. People have come in today for debuts. Lexi Baggett and Lucy Whitehead have stepped in. We've picked up some knocks. We're in a 5-week block. I think, you know, as probably alluded to, this is massive for us. We wanted to win the league. Undefeated was the cherry on top. Because we know it's a fair representation of what this programme's about. We know going into knockouts it's going to be hard. Like, the reality is that people are going to get cherry picked from this programme to play in under 21s and senior Six Nations. That's great for those individuals, but giving some people exposure today, we're gonna fight as far as we can in those playoffs. But for these girls behind us, all of them that have got match shirts on and non-match shirts, I believe in them. I love them. They're a special group.
They certainly are. Look, I can see they're getting itchy over there. They want to lift this trophy. They want you to take it over. But can we just have a word on Exeter? It's likely that you're going to meet them again in the playoffs. They made you work so hard for a brilliant win today, didn't they?
Yeah, like Exeter were a good outfit. We knew that coming in. We knew they want a dogfight. We knew they'd be going over the breakdown. But sometimes you just got to bring a little bit of dog, and we managed to outdog them today, so we're buzzing.
Woof, woof. Right, I'm going to give you this shortly. However, little bit of magic of TV. That camera needs to make its way over there, and I need to make my way over there. So, basically, I am going to race you to the trophy presentation. Sophie, it's all yours. They've done it again, and they've done it in style. The perfect season. A dozen victories for over 50 players in the famous red and black of Hartpury University. 4 BUCS Super Rugby League titles in a row. Is the undefeated season the most special? It just might be. Incredible moments, unforgettable moments that'll live with these players for the rest of their careers. Some of them will end up playing for Gloucester Hartpury in the PWR. Some of them will end up playing for the Red Roses. Some of them, after their university adventure, will end up saying goodbye to rugby, but they will say goodbye to rugby as champions. Fordy has just said, has anybody taken a photo? And there's literally a queue of photographers capturing this special moment. But of course, a mention to all the brilliant players who've strapped on the jersey this year, who might be with the Celtic Challenge or in camp with the England age group teams. They didn't play against Exeter today, but they certainly have played their part in a magnificent season. It is 12 in a row. It is another trophy in the Hartpury cabinet. They would love to do the double, but Exeter, Loughborough and Cardiff Met will be standing in their way. The Women's BUCS Super Rugby League season is over. The adventure is just beginning, and we will be taking you through all the way to the climax in Rodney Parade in a few weeks' time. We'll be back next week with a potential men's league decider. It is Bath versus Loughborough, first versus second down in the West Country. You have to join us for that. But in the meantime, huge congratulations to Hartpury women, the champions once again.